side trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. The disclaimer is up. Let you see that right quick. Let you know that this is for educational purposes only. Look, read it, off the screen as needed. You can read it completely. We're not financial advisors and not associated with anyone in the market. Okay, that out of the way. This is going to be quick tonight. Let me bring up my PowerPoint. That's the market there last week. So this is all about taking reviews of trades that were made last week, how we did. Well, not really how we did, just trades, potential trades that could have been made. And I'll start this. And another thing that I'm supposed to be going over this week is showing you how to open trades and a little bit about on the future market about trade opening. Today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. And let's get this done right quick. Okay, last week we were talking about opening your trade entries. And today all I'm going to go over is bearish trades, bullish trades, and the future market, selling or shorting. Two names that you may hear. That's when you are selling an option or selling a future contract to open. And I'll show you that on the platform here in a sec. If you're buying, going long, or bullish, that's when you're opening or buying a contract on the future market. And let's take a quick look at that and how it's done. I'll slide this screen over right quick. And on the thing I'm showing you on the Thinkorswim platform. And on this platform, you have to go to there's many different ways of doing it. Right now you can see up here, where you can see with a mouse, you can buy market. All you have to do is click on that. I click on it, it pops up an order confirmation dialog window, which I'll bring up in the middle. You need to review that and make sure it has the right number of contracts. Right now it's saying I'm buying 2 contracts to open. This NQ, this is on the Nasdaq. H6 is probably a March contract that I will be buying. And it tells you how much your commission is going to be, you know, the fees and the total. So how much buying power it affects. So with $10,000 on this particular one. In order to do this, 2 contracts, so that means it's $5,000 a piece. Say if you didn't want to do 2 and you only want to do 1, they have an edit button here that you have to click. And then down here in this area, this is where you can change it to 1 contract or more than 2 contracts if you want to. We'll adjust it down to 1. It's just that easy. And then, if you didn't want to do the order at all, you can delete the order, or you can do a confirm and send. We'll do a confirm and send this first time. Brings that order confirmation dialog box back up. Again, this time we'll change it to 1 contract. Shows the fees and all, commission and fees, and a total, how much buying power effect there is. The other account information too. This is a paper account, unfunded paper account that I show here for demonstration purposes. I should have them actually close this account too. What I want to do, but it's a paper account, unfunded, and blah 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 blah. And to send it, just click this send, boom, and on the Thinkorswim platform, since it was a market order, it got me in the market right away, and it makes those sounds if you happen to hear that sound. That's one way of opening an order on this platform. Another way of opening an order on this platform, you can actually just right-click, and then I'll just right-click up here somewhere. And they have buy, where you can buy a single, or you can sell a single. And this time I'll demonstrate selling. Oh, but we're talking about opening an order, and you can open to sell. But since we already have one, open this. This is going to set up as a closing order, but this is the same for sell. My order confirmation dialog popped up way up on the screen. Again, it's 2, and you always got to double check that. I'm changing it to 1 since we have 1 contract out there. Again, I can say confirm and send. My order confirmation dialog window pops up, and it gives me, okay, the price that I want to sell it at. And I think this is it's a limit price, so I say send. And now it actually, since I already have a long order open, and if I try to sell, it wants to go ahead and set a limit order up there for me to get out of my position. So since we're talking about opening orders, let me delete that. I'm going to go ahead and another way of canceling and replacing orders, let's look at that right quick. I can change this from a limit to a market, and it'll get me out of this order that I already have long right away. Boom, I'm going to do it. Give me my order confirmation dialog, and boom, I'm out of that trade right now. Now, the other thing that I want to do in the future market, I want to show you how to open an order to sell. Now, in order to open an order to sell, there's 2 ways. You can do a market order. No, since I did a market order on the buy, on the sell one, I'm going to do a limit order. So I'm going to use it this way. I'm going to do a right click on the chart, single. My order confirmation dialog window popped up. Open another screen. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to change it to 1 contract to sell. It's at a limit price of way up where I had clicked that on the chart. That's one of the things. If I click wherever I click at, it takes that as my price where it wants my limit order to be. But if I want to adjust that on this platform, on Thinkorswim platform, I can just slide it right down to wherever it's trading at, and it'll give me another order confirmation dialog. And I can just say verify the price. The price I'm saying is $43.32, and it's trading at $43.33 right now, so it probably get me in right at market. Boom. So now I just sold to open a trade. And now in order to close that trade, and I would be expecting the price to go down lower. Let's look at it on a little tighter time frame. And let's look to close this trade. So I'm going to do it the same way I did. Then you have to buy it. If I sell something to open, I have to buy it back in order to close it. So I'm going to do a buy, single. So I'm going kind of fast. I'm going to do an edit here. Change it to 1 contract I want to buy back because that's all I sold was 1 contract. It gives me a price that I want to buy it back at. I usually want to buy it back at a lower price than what I sold it for. So I will adjust this down a couple points, something I don't know exactly where it was that I sold it at, since I'm demonstrating this. And then you do a confirm and send. The order confirmation dialog box pop up for you to verify you're buying 1 contract to close. And other ones, if you had look at please and take a closer look, you can see it was the other ones were 2 open. This is to close. You just send it. If it is below where the market is trading at, I really want to get out of that right away. I can adjust my order up. That order confirmation dialog pops up again, and I can just say send. It gets me out. So that was buying an order to an open, and I sold it to close, and I sold one to open, and I bought it back to close. That's how quick and easy it is to trade on these platforms. This is the Thinkorswim platform. Now, if you want to know if you made money or not, you need to go over to, the monitor tab, and it'll show you your orders that were filled. Our first order when we bought at 35, and we closed at 35, so we didn't make any money on that trade there at all. On the second order that we did when we sold at 33.50, and we bought it back at 32.50. So we actually made $20 on that trade because every dollar move on the Nasdaq, that was a dollar move. Every dollar move on the Nasdaq is worth $2 per contract. Worth $20 per contract. And so it shows our daily profit right now. It's $20 that we've made just practicing here. And now this is the virtual account that I'm actually trading in. So there's no real money made there, no real money lost there. And you see how quick it was to make $20 in this market if you're choosing direction correctly. So that's all I really want to do on showing orders, opening orders, buying one, selling one and actually closed those to show you the complete flow of the order. And we actually did a quick review of that. So that was buying and selling. So it was last week that we went over. Now let's take a quick look at the market. And I'll be done here. So let's go back to the chart. And in Q, go back to right here. And these are the different days. Let me bring it up a little bit different. Let's bring it up in a daily thing to give a daily overview right quick. What's been happening? We've been talking bearish, bearish, bearish. This market has been dropping. But last week, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Can you just double check? 8th. This is Monday right here. This candle here. We dropped. We kind of based a little bit for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we started going back up. But what this market, maybe it's getting back into a little consolidation pattern down here, and maybe want to take a little pull up before it actually takes a turn down. As you can see, I got a line here that goes way back somewhere where I think this would be a resistance area for this market to have to break above in order to make me think that it's going higher. Need some more lines up here that I think are resistance area to make me, before I believe this market is actually going higher. Now let's take a look at our trades from last week, what was happening. And I like to look at that on a different chart. Market. And we do it this way, right here. This way we see the days, actually what happened. This day right here, we played it down. I squeezed in a little bit. And let me slide back a little bit. We can see that the market was having a hard time. It was dropping, having a hard time coming back above this point here. So I was actually looking to play a downward play on this market. It came out, couldn't go up, went down. You had a downward play here. You could have played it up also, but I was looking to do a downward play here. That was on Monday. On Tuesday we opened below pivot. The market had been dropping, the market opened. This is what we saw, so we would look to play it upward play. I know it's kind of strange, but once you really understand pivots and this 5-minute play thing that you see, that 5MP, we've done some studies and based on what we see within the first few minutes of the market opening, it kind of gives us direction of what we want to play. The first day, that Monday, wasn't really the best day or the easiest day, but this day right here was a great day, as you can see on the chart. Then come Wednesday, the market was above pivot. It actually didn't look like it wanted to break this pivot here, this R1 level. It went down. We really want to try to play a downward play. It really didn't give us that much of a play, but when we saw this action right here, when we broke this level right here, we ended up playing it up. But it was initial play was a downward play that didn't pan out and didn't look that great. Now on this day here, we had the market bottoming down here, and then based on this initial opening here, opening above this level here, and let's take a quick look at see exactly where it was. Although it was below pivot, but we saw it trying to break this area, and it broke this pivot. So again, we played an upward play on this one here. And let me see, yes, it was an upward play. Yeah, I remember that day. Now on this day here, the market had been steady, kind of going up, but we was up here again at this R1 level. The market banging here, didn't break R1. It opened. Based on this opening, it was playing a downward play, and we ended up playing it down here. That was a downward play. Although it came back up here, probably ended up playing it down again. Even down here, seeing this action here, we might even play that back up, and we would have never got stopped out either. I think this was Friday, and I know I did play this upward play here. And that was it on the play, and that's it for the review of the market. This is Solomon from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side of the market. with confidence. Thank you. I'll be sending your emails out on Monday morning. And talk to you later. Bye.